Hey, good morning. So about Sophie, every morning, grab her kibble dish and her water dish. Whatever water's left or pieces of dog food, pour that out. Grab a paper towel and clean out her water dish. And then come to the fridge using the filtered water from the fridge, although the whole house is filtered, and fill her water dish up from here. And it's a big dish. It takes a while to fill up, but fill it up to the brim because she will drink all of her water by the time it's midnight or whatever of that day's night. So, and I know I shouldn't be eating at this much time, but. Okay. There's Sophie's water. If she has kibble left in here, which she probably will, toss it into the can. And just mix it around and give her about this much. She doesn't need a full bowl of kibble, just that little angled amount right there. Now, I will say that she probably will not eat kibble while we're away. She normally doesn't, but if she does, that's great. You might hear her crunching over there. So for her morning meal, this is her raw nuggets. They'll be in the fridge. We like to keep 7 times 2, which is 14, and we rotate 14 from the freezer into this bag so they thaw out and they're thawed when they come out of the bag. We give her 7 of these in the morning and 7 at night. So even though they're thawed out and relatively soft, we put them in here just to lightly warm them. Put it on 30 seconds. And what we like to do is give it about 15 seconds and then kind of flip them a little bit. The key here is making sure you don't cook them, because sometimes 30 seconds is even too long and they'll get hard. And if they get hard, they're cooked. And if they're cooked, we're not giving her the benefits of the raw food. So I just flip those around, put them back in for another, whatever it is, 13 seconds or so. And just make sure that they're not cooked, that they're just warm, but they're not hard. So Sophie's pills. In the morning, she's going to get 1 turmeric, 1 fish oil, and her Pro-En for her urinary incontinence. And so what we do with those is once the food is warm, you just push those pills into the food. Now, you could call her in the kitchen, but I prefer to just take the food to where she is. And I don't know where she is. Come here, girl. Come here. Come here. So I just take each one of the nuggets and I put it in the corner of her back molars and just kind of, she'll bite down on it and she'll chew it up. She is reluctant to just take the raw chunks all by herself. So I kind of help her by mashing them into her teeth and giving her a little neck rub, and then she just chews them up. And that's all 7. With the pills pushed into them. Come here, girl. 1 more. Okay. Now there is her morning feeding. And then once she's done with her feeding, on the raw food, we give her one of these. It's a little trike twist. She just takes that, go girl, and she'll go chew that up. And that's it for her morning feeding. Throughout the day, as far as treats are concerned, there is a bag of these little chopped up beef lungs. And there are her peanut butter treats in the Wolf jar. So you can give her as however you want. You can give her any of those treats throughout the day. Now, so again, there's 7 in here, and that'll be tonight's feeding. And then when the 7 are done, just take 14 more from the freezer and put them in here, and then they'll thaw out and get soft inside the fridge. So next up for Sophie are her next things that she has to have throughout the day. These hemp chews are her CBD calming hemp chews, and they've really helped her be a lot calmer. The big thing we've noticed is she used to eat a lot of plants, and while she's been doing these, plant eating has pretty much gone completely away. So at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the morning, Alexa here is going to go off, and that's your alarm to grab 2 of these hemp chews and give her 2 of them. Giving her these on an empty stomach 2 hours or so after her morning feeding is kind of critical, because these hitting her on an empty stomach really help her. These 2 Proins are for her nighttime 7 nugget feeding, and you just warm the food the same way and push these in, and she'll eat these right up with her raw food. And then these 2 hemp chews and this half of trazodone is what she gets at 9 o'clock at night on an empty stomach. The hemp chews, of course, help calm her, and the trazodone is something that we've given her as of late, because it just completely mellows her out and keeps her sleeping on the couch or in the den or wherever, without coming in to bother us or poke at us at the bed or whatever. So this is 10 a.m. empty stomach. This will be with her food when you feed her for her evening feeding. And this is the Alexa will also go off at 9 o'clock to give her those. So that's pretty much about it. If you have any other questions about Sophie and her feeding and treats, let us know. Thank you.